Yeah, I wasn't nervous at all, but I'm starting to get a little bit of anxiety / nerves.
Me too. We'll just tell them, like, we believe you only if you tell us what we want to hear.
I'm Jax Taylor.
I'm Tom Sandoval, and we're both on Vanderpump Rules, both bartenders here at Sir, to knowing our winning lottery numbers.
To knowing our winning lottery numbers. Oh, if you could give us Lisa's bank account number, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
We've been friends almost 20 years.
I think it is actually kind of cool to like do it with a couple people. I know him, he knows me, so.
Maybe he forgot something about his life. I'm like, oh, remember that one time? And he'd be like, oh yeah, you know, or maybe like, oh, remember when we did that? He'd be like, yeah, can help each other out.
See you later, honey.
All right, see you, Mom.
Bye.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hi,
Hey,
Tyler.
what's up, Tyler?
Nice to
Nice to
meet
meet
you.
you.
How are you?
Tom.
Jax.
Tom.
Jax.
Jax.
to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you
on
guys.
in.
Sir, welcome to Sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
awesome. I recognize you guys by name.
Thanks.
I love it. It's wonderful to meet you.
That's awesome.
man.
Oh, doing great. Happy to be here.
I just want to see if everything's okay.
If he tells me I'm gonna be in my same apartment for the next 10 years, I might like have a nervous breakdown. This is our spot.
This is where all the magic happens.
Nice. I've never been here before, so I'm actually excited
Really?
to check it out. This is awesome.
If he tells me that I'm still working at Sir and I'm 40 years old, I'm probably going to agree. I'm going to buy this for real.
Well, I'm excited to jump into this reading today. I've had a couple things coming through before I even got here, so we'll explore that in a minute. But before we start, I always like to ask my clients, if they've ever had anything like this done.
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't. And don't be offended. I'm a little skeptical of it, but yeah, I'm open to it.
Yeah, and I really appreciate you being here because I totally get skepticism. In your case, have you ever had a reading before?
No, I haven't.
Cool. So, I think it's useless to just sit across from someone and say, your loved one loves you without substantiating details. So I kind of have to take what I see, hear, and feel and then deliver them as accurately as I can. And what I like to do is I like to just naturally see where I'm drawn. So I'm going to take a minute to scribble. We'll see where we naturally go. We'll go from there. There. Okay. Okay. It feels very, incredibly fuzzy is the way that I would describe this. It's weird. I'm going between your people and your people, and I'm trying to connect to yours, and yours are like...
My people are more important, so just saying.
I'll see what I can do. Let's see. So let me see. Do you have a Joseph in your family?
Yes.
Okay. So for some reason, they're having me focus on the side of family for wherever Joseph is. They're bringing up your dad's side of family for some reason.
This is my dad's side of the family.
Gotcha. Cool. And having me bring forward this woman, but she's kind of connected to Joseph in some capacity.
So you're saying this woman, it passed.
Passed, and she'd be connected to Joseph, and that I know for certain. She put a big, strong emphasis on a Red Cross and family stuff around this, and that was kind of the acknowledgement.
Okay, Red Cross.
Yes.
They are hardcore Catholic, and the Maltese Cross is a Red Cross that's all
Gotcha.
over their home.
Makes sense.
And yeah, and I'll okay.
Awesome. That's weird. On the way here, there was this weird reference coming in of a male and a female's name sounding kind of similar. There's a lot coming in. There's this reference within a family of two names being similar. It's like Joseph and Josephine. It's that kind of
Nice.
There's a similarity in names coming through.
Okay.
I wasn't really sure how to place that or how to even necessarily verbalize that, but it's if you have two people who are together and there's a family comment that oh, they're perfect for each other because they share a similar name. There's something along those lines that kind of popped in.
I'm curious how the hell you know some of these things. I'm just wow, this is a little amazing. Okay. So, okay, my grandfather's name is Joseph. He's still alive. My grandmother's name is Josephine.
Gotcha. That makes sense with the male and female version of the name.
Yeah.
So she is definitely putting an emphasis on communicating. I feel like I have to talk about a lot of things with this because this is multifaceted. Do you have a sister?
Yes.
Just gotta keep in mind, for some reason, they're bringing up your sister. Do you have any females in the family with a J name?
Yes.
What's your sister's name?
Jenny.
Jenny. Oh, there you go. Cool. Awesome. If considering that makes sense, this is just good to keep in mind. They were having me acknowledge her career and then her love life, and they're having me acknowledge balance with this, and we're encouraging balance.
She's
good.
she's extremely hard worker. She owns a hair salon. She's a nurse.
Right.
Problem is she works like 100 hours a week, and she does have an amazing boyfriend.
She owns a hair salon.
She owns a hair,
and she's a nurse.
And she's a nurse.
Wow.
So she doesn't have. She can do one or the other. I think she does it because she likes to stay busy. And her boyfriend, who they've been together for a very long time, he's probably the sweetest, nicest guy I've ever met in my life. It's hard, and he loves my sister more than anything. He just wishes she would stop working so much.
Absolutely, yes. That work-life balance makes sense with that. I think that's definitely important to make sure we make that time to not only just have relationships but enjoy them, and that's the message. Only other thing, when Grandma comes through, just please note, the thing she's putting an emphasis on is referencing to your grandfather, and there's this concern about after Grandma passed. She's establishing a concern in wanting to make sure Grandpa can stay where he is at, either residentially, and she's having me kind of acknowledge him as being a little stubborn.
It's an issue. It's an issue.
So please know when this is coming through, she's having me acknowledge family kind of stepping back from the situation.
She wants the family to leave him alone.
It's basically a feeling of we can't make him do something he doesn't want to do.
Exactly.
And that's the message that you need to kind of take with this. She doesn't necessarily agree with him, but she knows him and is understanding that we can't make someone do something they're not willing to do.
Okay, my grandfather, he's an engineer, extremely intelligent, but he can't like heat up coffee. And my grandma, coming from that, just took care of everything. They were together for 70 years. Like it was his first love. And so he's still around, and that's great. Yeah. But everyone's very worried because he's so brittle and old, and we're very scared that.
How old is he?
He's 95.
Wow.
He's at the point where they're constantly scared that he's gonna fall or something like that. They want to put him in a home where he can meet and have fun and do that, but he won't leave. He won't leave. It's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my family and say, hey, I went and saw this amazing medium. He said to leave Grandpa alone.
It's all good. Aw. It's funny because as I'm connecting your energy kind of just kind of absorbed everything. So, but I always say, they're around us fundamentally, and we could do the reading tomorrow, and someone else entirely different could come through. So, it varies, and I think sometimes the energy is more focused on other people, other situations. And
thank you.
Seriously, so wonderful.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, very nice meeting you too. Yeah,
and,
thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. You hit things that I just would never have thought of that, like, I don't really know too many people can know, and, like, especially the names in the certain situations. You made a believer.
That's what it's all about. Thank you, guys. When I'm reading to people, I never know which direction the reading is going to go or who it's going to be focused on. In this case, I was meant to focus on Jax. I believe that I'm just the messenger, and he had a lot of messages he needed to hear.
Bye, guys. Bye, Tyler. Nice guy, man.
He knew a lot about me, my family. I was surprised.
Yeah?
I don't know what to say. I don't know.